It's been a crazy couple days for MMA related news, and I've got all my best and favourite things I've found over the past couple days. But firstly, I don't know if everyone's seen the Senegal versus Morocco football match. Wow, what an absolute shambles. Everything from the penalty being the goal being disallowed, sorry, Diaz missing the penalty, and then Mane obviously getting that amazing goal to end the game after them coming back onto the pitch. But I've got a few clips quick time just to show you guys. We've got the Senegal reserve goalkeeper putting in arguably the man of the match performance against the Moroccan players and ball boys, trying to take the towel off of him. Now they were doing this in an earlier game in the tournament I've seen as well, picking up the towels, not just the players, the officials as well. I've not long come back from Morocco. I love my Moroccans. I love my Moroccan people. I think it's a great country. Everyone should visit it if you get the chance. But yeah, there's not much justifying this one. I think they're actually meant to host the 2030 World Cup as well. I'm seeing a lot of debate going on about whether or not they should be allowed to do that now. But yeah, wow. But yeah, Sadio Mane, obviously one of Liverpool's best players ever. I know he's not there anymore, but yeah, what a performance from him. Real leadermanship as well to get all the players back out onto the pitch, even though they were probably in their right to not want to play after all the stuff going on by the Moroccans. Yeah, what a save from Mendy. Well, I'll say what a save. I don't know why he tried Panenka in that penalty. And then as you see there, Mane does it, gets the goal for Senegal, and Senegal winning the African Cup of Nations after everything went in their way to not win it. But forget that, guys. That was just a quick little story because I thought, well, I've got my Moroccan shirt on and that as well. It's just happened. See what you guys thought about that. Did you guys think it was justified by the Moroccans doing what they do? Is it a win at any cost sort of thing, or are you a person who likes a lot more gamesmanship and a lot more sportsmanlike? But we're going to start off with in the MMA news. We've got Merab Dvalishvili saying UFC won't book a trilogy fight with him and Peter Yan on the White House card because Yan is Russian, so it's impossible. Flipping hell, I didn't realise my comment had gained so much traction on this post. 3,682 likes. Wow. Yeah, wow, I didn't know that. But yeah, Merab saying here, from MMA Pros Picks, the only thing the UFC told me is that I'm next for the belt. They said there will be a trilogy between me and Yan, and they also told me that our fight will not happen at the White House on Trump's birthday in June because he's Russian, so that's impossible. Now, why are they not going to let Russian fighters fight on the White House card? Is Makachev not going to fight on the White House card then? Chimiev? It seems a bit daft not to let Russians fight on the White House card, but we'll have to wait and see what they do about that. I think the whole Russians being sanctioned in sports is crazy when you've still got like people from Israel fighting in sports. So won't get too into the politics on that one, guys, but keep politics out of sport if anything. But yeah, this was just another one. Merab talking about it. We've got Merab talking about it here actually. We'll let Merab talk about it. Speaking in Georgian anyway, I assume that is Georgian or Russian. So yeah, well, you heard it from me anyway, guys. It'd be I think that'd be a nice fight to put on the White House, but yeah, we'll wait and see about that. Comment that didn't do too great on this one, guys. But we've got Paddy Pimblett on Arman Sarukian saying if he ever got offered to fight Arman, he would put a punch to his head in by now. He irritates me. He's an absolute melt. I thought Arman's reply on this was quite good, to be fair. He says the guy who got the easiest path to the top in UFC just because he's got a funny accent and a budget Beatles haircut. I dare you to call me out if you win, and we will see who shit his pants in the octagon when we meet Clown. Now, obviously, I think Arman would beat Paddy, but I don't think it would be as big as a whitewash as people think it would be. I think people don't give Paddy enough credit that he deserves. But I know I did my video talking about Arman Sarukian going on that unreal PR run, and then he's gone the Matan Evans podcast after this as well. The PR run keeps going and going. I thought he was absolutely hilarious on this. I think these Metan and whoever that guy is, they normally do quite funny podcasts and that.
Hmm. He's doing it on purpose or just...
He has a big brain issue. Something wrong with his brain. He's the co-host.
When he does this thing,
Yeah, this was absolutely hilarious. That guy looks off his fucking rocker, man.
This guy is... do you give him food or no? You gotta write something simple. Yeah.
I think old matey boy there's been on the old half food, but yeah, flipping out, man. Armin's still carrying on this great PM run.
That's why they usually just give very weak guys.
No.
Would you be interested in doing a prank with me where we find a homeless man with a dog and you put him to sleep and then I'll take his dog and let it out on the freeway?
No, but I don't do that shit.
It's like for Instagram
Armin's too
I
funny.
don't need that hype.
Armin is actually too funny. Oh my god! But we've got Israel Adesanya's obviously got his fight with Joe Pyfer coming up. I talked about that on my last news video. Joe Pyfer posting the outrageous AI edit of him arresting Israel Adesanya. But this is going to be the first time in Izzy's 19 fights that he's going to be an underdog. Now Izzy loves to be, as this fella says here, Izzy loves to be counted out. Watch, we've seen what happened in his 4th fight against Alex Pereira when no one thought Izzy was going to be able to beat him. And look what he'd done. And a little bit more, we've got Paddy saying that he wants a war between him and Justin Gaethje, like how Adesanya and Gastelum fought. Another example of a fight where Izzy's another fighter where people give him a lot of shit. But I mean, you look at what he's done in the sport, how active he was, the run that he went on. I really don't see how you can hate on something like that. I know all this stuff that he had with his dog and everything like that. I'm not trying to justify that at all. But when we're talking about in the cage,
Tell me officially.
he is a great fighter.
How do you get your hand
We've got
raised?
Paddy with Megan Olivia.
doesn't get past the third.
He's saying that similarly. You don't think that Paddy's Gaethje, pardon me, is going to get past the third. We'll have to wait and see with that. That was a if it can be anything like Adesanya versus Gastelum, then we've got a really exciting fight on our hands to watch out for, guys. But now Kayla Harrison, we touched on this one in the last video as well. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. That's a classic. It is, man. That is a classic video. But yeah, Kayla Harrison saying that she could have been paralyzed if she avoided the neck surgery. I think I said in the last video I wasn't too sure if it was a bad weight cut or if she was injured, but Knockout Alerts is saying here Kayla Harrison underwent neck surgery after doctors discovered a disc pressing on her spinal cord, warning that continuing to fight could result in paralysis. Her manager Ali Abdiz, you little terrorist rat, said the injury dated back years and that immediately after the surgery, all the pain is gone. So hopefully Kayla Harrison makes a speedy recovery. There's no better fight than her versus Amanda Nunes in the women's bantamweight division. I really need to see that fight. Hopefully she makes a speedy recovery. We see her back in there soon. But we've got Duplessis' coach, DDP's coach, saying Chimaev will get fucked up in a pre-match. No, I think they must just be trying to say this to get the fight. I mean, we all saw what happened in the first fight. I'm a massive DDP fan as well, but he didn't have fuck all for Chimaev in that fight. So, that is a good way to describe it, Mohamed Fahad. But yeah, Duplessis' coach, More Visa, believes that Chimaev will get dominated by Duplessis in a rematch. Why? Because Duplessis' coach believes that they simply weren't prepared to face a fighter who was not willing to fight. He's actually trying to make it, this sounds all right. We made small mistakes that cost us every minute of the round in that fight. We were not prepared to fight a guy who's not willing to fight. If he knew he was going to do that, I would have trained Strikas' base just to wrestle the guy. You know what? I don't think anyone thought Chimaev was going to have a performance like that, so there could be a little bit of truth in that saying. Yeah, I don't think they can give him the rematch straight away, but wow. I think they've actually got DDP in the works to fight Brendan Allen. That'd be a good fight, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with that, guys. But we've got Demetrius Johnson here, believing that Dagestan fighters tend to gas out because they overtrain. If it wasn't for that, he doesn't see anyone beating them. I mean, Murab absolutely smoked Umar. Combined both the names together then. I thought Murab smoked Umar in their fight. It was a good first couple rounds from Umar, but yeah, I thought them last 3 rounds he really put a stamp on it. I didn't think Umar. I can't. Maybe I can. Yeah, let's get the Murab Yan trilogy done. we'll see how Umar gets on against Figueiredo. You guys know, if you see my prediction video, I've got Figueiredo as a sneaky underdog in that one. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. Then maybe the Marab rematch could be on the cards. But let's see what they do with that. But back to Armin Sarukian again. Still going on the PR run. I think he went on Steiny from Nelt Boys podcast with Sarah Safari, I think her name is. And,
if your daughter was like 25, 26 years old, would you let Steiny date her?
No way.
My dad's good for the daddy.
Sorry,
people.
Think she's out of my league? Yes.
I mean, Steiny.
You doesn't deserve her. Holy
Show me your six packs, okay? Oh shit, Steiny.
I mean, Steiny, I'm not the biggest. But Steiny's a little, yeah. I know that Sarah Safari. She's probably, she is very shredded for a girl, and that. She is very, very shredded.
We cannot take you home. You're gonna ruin our like video.
Yeah, Steiny. Oh, yeah. He won't get in the most compliments from him in that video. Now, obviously, you guys seen that video of Paddy and Carlos Prahates, Paddy lighting Prahates' cigarette for him outside of Anfield. I've seen clips going around of Paddy vaping in the octagon. Now, to me, you're talking to an experienced vaper, guys. I don't vape anymore, but I used to love a Lost Mary, love a Huai tile, whatever they are. Now, if we let's do a little bit of a zoom. Can I zoom in? There we can look at that. First time zooming in, guys. Now look at that. I think my face is there. So if I move that across, now, guys, if I had to guess, that looks like one of them Hawaii, I forget the name of the other ones, Hawaii sort of ones, I think they're called. They're like 4,000 puffs to 6,000 puffs. Normally the best bang for your buck if you're going to get a vape. Like I say, I don't vape anymore, but you get one of them for about a 10 sheet, a tenner if you're in England. And yeah, 6,000 puffs. I used to tote them from night till morning, tapping around my bed when I woke up trying to find it and that. And they'd still last me a good week. So yeah, but let's be we'll see how Paddy does against Justin. We're not going to go too much into that one. If he wants to have a little vape to get him ready for the fight, let him have a little vape. You've seen what Carlos does against people, and he's not. Derek Lewis here telling us why he should come back to watch him fight. Obviously, you probably guessed along the lines of what Derek's going to say in this one.
I'm wearing some cool new underwear. January 24.
You know, Derek's known for fucking when he moonied the crowd as well. I think that might have been his last fight where he moonied the crowd. That was hilarious, man. Never changed Derek Lewis. But we've got Joe Pfeiffer and Sean Brady on the Brady Bag Show. Their podcast together.
From what I heard,
we've got Pfeiffer talking about Adesanya's going to lose if he beats him. Now, you guys let me know what you think on this one. Will we see Adesanya again if Joe Pfeiffer beats him? Or
negotiation, or not negotiation, but just in the level of respect of like us trying to get the fight to happen. I think Israel said something along the lines, which I hope is true. Hopefully, I don't sound like a fucking idiot, but he said something along the lines like, being able to beat a guy like this puts him back into being able to compete with the best, because I'm a young, big guy with a lot of knockout power, so if he can handle me and smoke me and get back to his old self, he's still going to make that run. That makes sense. But if I'm able to beat him, then he couldn't think of somebody better to like pass it on to. So I do think that with a loss, if he loses to me, I think that.
There we go, guys. What do you think? Is Adesanya going to retire after losing to Pfeiffer? We'll have to wait and see. But we've got Armin Sarukian there. Like, oh, mate. You can beat him. He said he's so desperate to fight that he's ready to fill in for Kayla Harrison to fight Amanda Nunes at UFC 324. Now, we obviously had that meme in the last video of Volkanovski stepping on short notice to fight Nunes.
Play out next weekend, and then let's see how it's play out.
Yeah. I mean, could you guys imagine that? Flip it out. But I'm not too sure if I've shown this one in the last video. I thought this was hilarious from Strickland. Obviously, Strickland versus Hernandez. A lot of controversy with ICE right now in America after shooting that bird dead. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really get involved too much stuff like that. Thought arguably pretty justified, but yeah, you never know. But yeah, Hernandez in the old Mexico setup. Like I say, I love Fluffy Hernandez. I think he's going to beat Strickland in that fight. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what goes on with that one. That'll be a really fun fight, though. Kicking off February, if I believe. Now we've got Paddy talking about the similarities between the Gaethje and Chandler fight. Now he's claiming that all he's got's an overhand right. It's like fighting Chandler again. Now we see what Gaethje's going to get Chandler. I think Gaethje's a lot better of a fighter than Chandler.
It's just like fighting Chandler again. That's the way I'm looking at this. Just like fighting Chandler.
I mean,
he's got one way.
I don't think it is just an overhand right. I think Gaethje's got really solid boxing, so I think that's a bit of an understatement from Paddy there. But yeah, obviously I still think Paddy's going to do enough to win that fight.
I really want to get this kid specifically.
But yeah, Justin,
specifically.
He's saying he really wants to hurt Paddy in this fight. Really wants to hurt Paddy. I know there's been a bit of tension brewing as the weeks have gone by. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it goes on that fight. But I thought this was hilarious, me putting it up to Bro's house. I mean, flipping out. If that video just screams money. Absolutely screams money. We've got Paddy here talking about, I mentioned this one slightly as well in the last video. Obviously, he made the comment that Dan Hooker couldn't crack a rapist off his mum. I've only said it like that after watching YouTube videos so much. That's how people say it. I don't know if you meant to say certain words to affect algorithms, so I know that's so cringe. Sorry, bear with me, guys. But, yeah, wow. I didn't think it was so outrageous from Paddy. Like I said, it was just... It's just... It wasn't, yeah, I'll tell you what now, we won't go too much into that one, guys. I'm starting to eat my own words here. Right, we've got Muzakhanov versus Costa. Now, I think this is going to be a really fun fight. Muzakhanov, obviously undefeated. Costa's first fight at light heavyweight. That'd be an interesting one. I think that will be a fun one to watch, guys. Now we've got Ariel Helwani trying to cause a bit of stick between Max Holloway and George Masvidal. Max Holiday here saying on Twitter, saying, I meant people saying it was a laughing stock, and one of them people was you. Stop trying to start shit, you're 43 years old. Now Ariel was known for brewing up stuff between the fighters, saying this and that to try and get a reaction out of them.
The belt was a laughing stock.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I got it and everyone wants to fight for it.
So he's saying, yeah.
What do you make of that? Him saying that it was a laughing stock before because you were the one that
I mean, don't get me wrong, Masvidal versus Holloway, that'd be a pretty interesting fight. God knows what weight class they'd do it at, but yeah, Ariel's always trying to get a reaction out of the fight. There's another one with Ariel. We've got Connor. Yeah.
About your son, so would you say the beef has been squashed? All's good?
No, man.
I thought that was a nice message.
I mean, Connor's been brilliant as of late. I don't know if you've seen all his Roblox streams and that he's been doing. We've got one of them to look at the end of the video. Yeah, I thought he's been absolutely brilliant this video. Absolutely brilliant. Sorry, I just got a missed call there, people. Yeah, that's nah, we'll keep the video rolling. If I get cut off, I'll stop the video and I'll carry it on, guys. But I thought this was hilarious as well. I don't know if you guys seen my predictions video. I think your Dong's gonna get the win over O'Malley. But this is what Tony has died and Vince O'Malley's gonna be doing if you don't beat him this weekend. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see that fight. I've still got your Dong in that one. Now Holloway's got now I seen this earlier, I thought, wow, if Holloway does this, he wants to submit Oliveira, saying that will be in true BMF fashion. If he submits Oliveira in their fight instead of knocking him out, can you guys imagine if he does this? I mean, I don't think it's the best idea for Holloway to go to the ground with Oliveira. Not saying Holloway hasn't got good ground game or anything like that, but Oliveira's jiu-jitsu is the next level for me personally. I can't see that ending very well for Holloway if he takes it to the ground with Oliveira, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Right, this is a little one on Arman Sarukian, like breaking it down. We cover most of this stuff in my Arman Sarukian video, guys, but yeah, just staying active to to keep the fans wanting him in the side. I thought this was brilliant. Oscar Willis, you might know him from MMA. I don't know what MMA thing it is off the top of my head. God, that's bad, isn't it? This is actually This is brilliant. This is what I'd do. So he's saying he's paid for a stripper and she's gone, put what you want on the TV, baby. And man's put his fucking MMA fight on. I mean, look, if I had an MMA fight, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd have to settle with putting the YouTube channel on for her to watch because I know no perm would be watching it off their own backs. But yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're going to pay for one, you might as well get your money's worth. Couldn't tell you anything about getting a brass in England, but get yourself to Poland, boys, if you're not going to pay crazy money and you want a nice, gorgeous woman to spend the night with. Don't ask me how I know that. But yeah, wow, Oscar Willis breaking it down to you guys what he did at his strip club. Now, we've got McGregor Masvidal talks for the White House. I mean, this would have been hard 7 years ago. I still think it would be a good fight. They both haven't fought in a while. We've got Masvidal talking about Conor McGregor at the White House moving in the right direction. I mean, guys, that's not a bad comeback fight for McGregor. Masvidal's obviously coming up off the loss to Gilbert Burns, the loss to Colby Covington, off the top of my head. I think that'd be a really good fight. Why not? Nate McGregor versus Masvidal at the White House. I think that'd be an awesome fight. Absolutely awesome fight. We've got Ali Abdiz has proposed a fight between McGregor and Gaethje for the lightweight title if Topuria vacates. I mean, you know what? If Gaethje beats Paddy, fuck it. Make Paddy versus Conor at the White House card for the lightweight title. I mean, why not? I know that's such a casual thing to say, but I mean, McGregor would have a very good chance at winning that fight, I think, as his comeback fight. A very good chance, in my opinion. Now, we've got the original matchup. Was actually meant to be Paulo Costa versus Joe Pyth. Now, maybe that fight didn't happen since Costa's moved up to light heavyweight. We briefly touched on him fighting Mukhakanov instead. Yeah, that would have been a fun fight, Pyth versus Costa. I'm a bit sad they didn't make that one. But I thought this was a great moment here. We've got Paddy Pipland. Paddy Pipland's not real, he won't hurt you. We've got Paddy Pimblett and Sean Strickland sharing a fun moment at the UFC PI in Las Vegas. I absolutely can't stand Coke Zero, but bollocks, people. Light and spin. Me lighting's been exposed. Let's check. We still good. Right, back to it. Yeah, I didn't realise Sean Strickland and Paddy were such good friends.
He goes about 200 pounds there, so I lost like 30 pounds.
Honestly, I love Sean and I love Paddy, so it was great to see these guys have that little moment together. I thought that was awesome. I thought this video was absolutely hilarious. We got Rampage getting edited like he went to a titty party. That Asian guy with Rampage, he's funny as fuck, man. Always see him and Rampage in videos together. Bad boys for life. Oh my god. Yeah, that guy kills me, man. That guy kills me. He got another picture of him and Diddy getting greased up. We've got Cedric in my Dumas. That was brilliant. I thought this one was brilliant, guys. We've got Paddy Pimblett explaining who he beat to get the title. This Tony has died. I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram, but you've got to check him out, man. He's always posting really funny MMA stuff.
You tripling? I don't know who that is. Jello, there's a ball. Listen, if it were up to me, you know that is though, right? The Angelo ball? Yeah. The basketball? Yes.
Oh my god. That video is hilarious. But, oh wow. Yeah, what a video that was. Now we've got people thinking Dana White looks like Kingpin in this one. I mean, I really see the similarities. He looks, I know that. You've definitely seen that one before. He definitely gives off Kingpin vibes, old Dana White. Now we've got Waldo Cortez Costa, 6 fights in 10 months. Now I touched on Waldo, obviously in my 2025 favourite fights of the year. You guys know how high I am on Waldo. He's obviously got that loss over Pavlovich, but I really think he's going to do big things against Derek Lewis in this upcoming fight. I think this is that's definitely one that you got to look out for. A few more prospects to look out for. Wow, I mean Kevin Vallejos, I forgot to touch on that fight. That would have easily been my favourite fight on that card. Second card to the end of the year card maybe. I can't remember off the top of my head. Queen and Sada Kid. Yeah, Luke Riley, that great win over Bogdan Gukov on that Qatar card. Yeah, we've got Elias Smith, that Sam KO. You guys know how much I love that Sam KO. Yeah, wow, we've got some really good prospects to look out for in MMA. And we've got Sadiki touching on if he loses this fight, he's done for. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as that to say that, but yeah, wow, he's obviously got have we got the Sadiki interview here? I don't think I clicked on it. God knows, guys. God knows what happened to that. Never mind. Oh no, is it on here maybe? Ah yes, it's here, guys. And we've got Sadiki talking about if he loses to Jamie Malaki. Obviously, we've got the ongoing joke, a bit similar to how Drew Dober. He always tends to do well against people of colour, but Sadiki is starting to get the same rhetoric. When I say people of colour, I mean black people, Indian people, all that sort of stuff. But as soon as they come up against a white person, they seem to lose. Who knows why? I don't think there's actually anything to it, but just a bit of a funny joke.
I'm fighting for something more than just to win. I'm fighting to beat the racism.
Yeah, fighting to beat the racism allegations. There's obviously Drew Dober. He beats like all the black people, for example, and then he comes up against a white person and gets absolutely smoked, and then everyone goes, "Well, you must just be racist. Why do you only win against black people and not white people?" I mean, it's a bit of a funny running joke, but I can't see Sadiki losing to Jamie Malaki. Jamie Malaki's a really good fighter. Well, he's a good fighter as well. Australian as well. I think they're both Australian. I'm pretty sure Sadiki's Australian as well. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what how Sadiki gets on within that fight. Now, Song Yadong, he released this awesome promotional video, getting me anyway, really excited for his fight against Sean O'Malley. I'm not sure how many people are riding with Yadong for this one. I've got nothing against Sean O'Malley. I'm not a Sean O'Malley hater. I think he's a really good fighter. He's an excellent entertainer. He's really got that star power, but he's had the belt before. I don't know if he's got that same hunger that Yadong's got for this belt. I think I'd love to see Yadong beat O'Malley. If Umar wins, give him the Umar fight, because I reckon it beat Umar as well. Let Marab Yan have their trilogy. Yan will beat Marab in the trilogy, and then make the Yan Yadong rematch. Maybe towards the end of the year or the start of next year. I think that would be a really, really good fight, and I think Yadong would do a lot better in this rematch against Jan as well. Now, McGregor playing Roblox, there's no better content than McGregor playing Roblox. I could actually watch this all day. He's, oh my God, he's literally horrifying on this. I could watch this content all day. McGregor is absolutely hilarious.
It's horrifying on it. He's really mocking us, bro. That's horror.
How'd you go from all them title fights to sitting on Roblox doing this? I mean, no, hey, anything McGregor do is hilarious, man. Mayweather's bank. Oh my God. Imagine that, McGregor versus Mayweather in just bare knuckle. That'd be an interesting one to watch. McGregor's brilliant, man. I need to see McGregor on that White House card. Like I say, McGregor versus Masvidal, McGregor versus Chana. But do McGregor versus anyone, please. I need to see McGregor back in the ring. Last time I seen him fight was against Dustin Poirier, breaking his leg. Dustin Poirier fight before that, him getting knocked out, and I think honestly that was probably the first McGregor fight I watched live. I've not got to see McGregor fight, so McGregor, please come and step back in that octagon. I've not got to see him fight a lot live. I should rephrase that as, but yeah, I'd love to see McGregor get back in there. Let's see him on the White House card, guys. What a comeback that would be. Gilbert Burns saying that it's not too late to start doing MMA, even in your 20s, if you want to become a champion. He's saying at 30 you're done, but I think in your 20s you can still do it. Now, I don't even, obviously, that's Daniel Cormier started in his 30s. Daniel Cormier was obviously a silver medal Olympic wrestler, if I'm not mistaken. He's always been a high level athlete. He's not just woke up one day and fucking said, after been working in a warehouse and been doing no sport his whole life, I'm going to become a UFC champion. But if you're active, you do your gym and stuff like that. I've got plans to go out to Thailand early next year, 2027. Find somewhere to stay at and train doing Muay Thai. Any point in the right direction with that will be much appreciated from anyone. But yeah, this was quite reassuring to know from Gilbert Burns. We'll let Gilbert Burns talk about it.
Start that mixed martial arts journey to become a world champion.
30.
30, that's a cutoff. 30.
You're done. No, yeah, but I think on 20s you still can do shit. Like, I think you have to do any kind of sport. If you do a little bit, you can do it, but it's all on the mind.
All in the mind. I think that's true as well. I think everything comes down to mindset.
But after 30 is a little harder.
After 30 is going to be hard. You know, at least you're freaking Yoel Romero.
You're Olympic champion.
Yeah, if you know Yoel Romero, you cannot do it.
I appreciate it.
I thought that was some great advice from Gilbert Burns. And then we're going to finish off the video on Derek Lewis. We've seen him speak about peptides in the last video. Now, I think Hunter Campbell and Dana White might have had a knock on Derek Lewis's door and said, what the fuck are you doing? Because, yeah, it's saying he's had to put out a massive statement. Here you go, UFC got to bro. I'm not going to read all of this, guys. But, yeah, he had to put out a massive statement saying about basically the UFC didn't give us any peptides, you know what I mean? You can tell Derek Lewis didn't write that. But wow, there's been so much that's gone on the last couple of days. That Morocco Senegal match, like I say, guys, please let me know what you think about that one. But guys, we've had so much go on MMA related the past couple of days. We've had a bit of a change of scenery because you couldn't write it. My Wi-Fi ended up going down. It's not getting fixed till tomorrow, so I've had to get all my kit in my car, fly over to my old man's, get set up here, film my video here. Big shout out to Andre for the new webcam and the new microphone. The man who got me set up on all this in the first place. Absolute legend. And we're also going to do another big shout out and thank you everyone who's been supporting the AJ Knows MMA, Instagram, YouTube. It's don't go unnoticed, guys. The support has been immense over the past couple of days. I want to say a big shout out to Ben Robb, Roman Buttery, my boy Roman from back here. I've known Roman for years. Me and Roman got years back. Big love to Roman, him and his brother Luca, awesome people. Big shout out to my brother Gozzy, George, absolute legend. My boy Busy Getting Lizzie. I ain't going to say his name on here, but obviously his real name on here. Obviously you know who you are. Big love, brother. Harry, big love, Harry. Hope you're keeping well, my boy. Man like Henry took me under his wing first day of form and that when I joined my new school after getting kicked out. Henry, big love, proper guy. We've got my boy Jace, my first American supporter, follower. It was great talking to him about the fights and that the other day. Awesome person. Actually met Joshua Van as well. Sent me a cool picture of him and Joshua Van, the current flyweight champion. I thought that was sick. My boy Paul, big shout out, my boy Paul. Chris, big shout out, Chris. Hope you're doing well, man. Long time no see. My boy Connor, everyone. We've got to do a special shout out to Connor quick, actually, guys. Guys, get at Connor's Instagram. This guy is one of the biggest reasons I got the motivation to do all these videos the past couple of days. He's absolutely killing it with the motivational content on Instagram right now, guys. Guys, please go check Connor out. He's doing absolute bits on there, guys. Big legends. Big love, Connor. Now, guys, we've got Jordan. Big shout out to Jordan. Jamie. Big shout out, Jamie. Harry. Shout out, Harry. Ryan, my barber for the past 6 years. Never changed. What's broke, don't fix it. Yeah, big shout out, Ryan. My boy Tiddler. Big love, Tiddler. Slugs. Love Slugs. My boy Dylan, been showing a lot of support. Big love, Dylan. I really do appreciate that, man. That's not going unnoticed, brother. My boy Louis, my boy from primary, big shout and start secondary. Big shout out, Louis, proper boy. Big love. My boy Pierre, shout out Pierre. My boy Bill, big love, Pill. My boy Mormy, love Joe, love Cal. Obviously, big love to my mum. My boy McQuaid, big love McQuaid. Special shout out to Sav. Oh, me trainee. And right, I'm getting a phone call now. I'm literally about to finish the video, so bear with me. Big shout out to Ollie, my little brother. And yeah, big shout out to everyone. The support is not going unnoticed, guys. Now, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been great. I hope this content's been a lot better for you guys. And thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.